guys. These are my only two hamsters that seem to be awake. I don't know what's going on here. They chewed a hole in the tube and they've been playing in this little tube for quite some time. Long enough for me to get the camera, which is impressive. I gave them new tubes, but they don't seem to like it. They seem to like this one. Yes, you're on camera, baby girl. Hello, there's my other sister. These are my Robo girls, because they have a red igloo. I've been reading up on how to get these girls pregnant, because Robos are one of the hardest dwarf hamsters to breed. They either breed or they don't. It's some Robo hamsters can go through the whole life without breeding. It's not because they're sterile. They just choose not to breed. If they can't find a compatible mate, a mate that they actually like, they also don't breed. But primarily the most important thing I was reading up on was the bedding. Apparently, for some Robo hamsters, if the bedding does not simulate their natural environment, they may also choose not to breed. They have that ability to control their breeding to that point. They're not receptive. They don't, but 2 days ago, one of my hamsters went into heat. I could smell it. And this was during the day too. It was not at night. But unfortunately, I don't know who because I have so many. But I am curious to see if I can get them to breed. One of the things that it did mention was sometimes if you can find a compatible male, they both will breed if you're doing colony breeding, which is up to like 5 females to 1 male. Problem is, I have a pair of sisters, and I also have a pair of brothers in another cage. In order to do colony breeding, if I only put 1 male in here, it means that brothers will be separated. And once you've separated them, there is a possibility that they're just play fighting. There is a possibility that they won't accept each other again as well. I mean, yes, my boys have actually been separated by accident for about 4 days. But when I put them back, they seem to get along great still. But there is always a chance if you separate the siblings that they might not like each other anymore as much. Robos, dwarf hamsters in just general, have about a 24-hour memory of their siblings. So the bond, they're actually just friendly now. If you actually truly consider the fact that they have been separated, the girls and boys have been split up by accident, both of them. These girls are right now bonded by just friendship. They're no longer actually bonded by being sisters, I don't think. I mean, they get along just as sisters would. Robos are very social, but I do believe that it is possible that they're just being friendly and not siblings anymore. Because they only really remember each other for about 24 hours. So the fact that I also clean their cages, I don't know. I really don't know if their bond is a sibling one or just a friendship kind. But I do know that they get along, and so there is also the chance that when they're pregnant, they don't want to be together. So I could be risking separating my females and males just to breed them. Or alternatively, I could let these guys live out their natural lifespan and then just buy 1 pair, a boy and a girl. That way, if it doesn't work out, I'll just split them up into the individual bins. But when I purchased these guys, it was my intention, my actual intention was to colony breed. But my idea of the colony breeding was to put 2 males and 2 females together and just hopefully they'll each pair off. But unfortunately, based on my understanding of hamsters now, not before, the chances are I will actually be having 1 male that will compete to breed with both females. So they're not actually going to pair off like humans would. They're actually going to be mating with probably just one of the males, and the other male is going to probably be attacked, or at least chased away. In the wild, they would be chased away, but because they're in a bin, they can't be chased away. That's why there'll be conflict. which is why I'm not sure if I want to breed these guys, because I really love them and I don't want to split them up when they have such a good bond. I mean, if breeding them requires them most likely when they're pregnant, that they might need their own space, then maybe I'll just wait and get another set of hamsters when these guys pass. But when I got these hamsters, I expected them to breed, to give me a litter, and I'll keep some of the daughters and put them here, and some of the sons will go with the father. And I would just have a bin of like maybe 3 or 4 robo girls. Like, so I would keep one girl from each of the mothers. That was my intention, but of course it didn't work out that way. So, you know, I can't say that I really want to see these guys split up during pregnancy and even afterwards. Because who knows, after they're pregnant and have babies, they might change for permanently. I don't know if I want that. I love their friendship right now that they have. They love each other. They sleep together, they play together, they eat together, you know, they don't fight. It's kind of rare, actually. Not all robos will go through that stage together. They're already 7 months at least, so they're bonded. It means that there is a very small percentage chance that they will fall out before they die. So meaning the chances are these guys will be bonded for life. They're not going to have any problems. They've reached that critical stage and passed it. Usually when they hit their adolescent teen years, which is really when they're about 5 to 6 months, they generally can fall apart, the friendship. Even siblings can. My guys have passed, so the most crucial areas where they could possibly need to be separated for life has passed. So my only concern now is if I split them up and breed them, will I be able to put them back together? And the chances are no. Just because, you know, if I have to wait till they're weaned, that's 3 weeks. I'm pretty certain by then, with so many bin cage cleanings, they're going to forget each other. So, and then my Robo boys, on the other hand, they're bonded as well, very well. But my Robo boys have just reached 6 months. So they've got about a month to go. They're inside the chickadee. I don't know if you can see, but there is a little bit of movement. Last day I was really surprised. You see a nose right there. Last day I was really surprised because I thought there was just one in there, but apparently they're both inside. They both fit. See, there's the other pink nose. I don't know if you can see that from here. But there's one on the left side, and there is one more in there. I saw it. But yeah, I mean, they're really friendly right now to each other. So if I choose to breed them and split these guys up just to breed with the girls, and then if the girls get pregnant and decide they don't want to share a bin, I'll be suddenly looking at 3 bins and the possibility of continuously having 3 bins throughout the weaning process. And then after the breeding is done, I might not be able to introduce the male back into this bin because this guy's grown up almost a month without the other brother. I could end up with 4 bins. It's not what I want. I wanted the boys, the sons, to go with this cage. I wanted the father to have a son each father to have 1 son in here. And that would be it. I wouldn't continuously breed them. I'm not breeding them to sell them or to give away to the pet store. I would only give it away if it was a large litter. But I actually want the babies. I want to see the babies grow up, just like the mom and dads. But things don't always work out the way you planned. Because originally what I planned was 4 robo, 2 boys and 2 girls in 1 bin. The moms and dads in 1 bin. And then the babies would be in their each respective bin. I would split them up afterwards. So originally I was only supposed to have 3 hamster bins. And I have 6. So you can imagine things don't always go the way you planned. I'm just lucky these boys get along and the girls get along. So yeah, I guess he's going back to sleep. He doesn't care. Alright guys. It's Tuesday, by the way. It's the 23rd, I believe. It is now 10:22, okay? a.m.